Hey, this is Pat. Today I'm going to be taking my first shot at making homemade kombucha from scratch. So today what I'm going to do is make my SCOBY. I'm basing everything here on a recipe I found online, so we'll see how it works. Like I said, I've never done this before. Here's what I need for this recipe. So I need 4 tea bags. I'm going to need a ½ cup of sugar. This is store-bought kombucha. I'm going to use this to create the SCOBY. A couple of measuring cups here, a sterilized glass jar, and a cover that's going to go on top, and also a rubber band that's going to hold the cloth over the top. So the first step here is to boil 7½ cups of water. So I've already filled this pot with water and I'm going to boil it. Alright, that's going to boil. See you in a few minutes. Okay, so my water is now boiling. So what I'm going to do is turn off the heat. And according to the recipe, I'm now going to make the black tea. So it says take a ½ cup of white sugar and dissolve that into the water. So dumping it in. Stirring it up. It's looking pretty good. So next, according to the recipe, I'm going to add the 4 tea bags. This happens to be Wegmans Irish Breakfast Black Tea. So I'm going to put 4 tea bags in the pot. Okay, so I've added the 4 tea bags into the pot, and now the recipe says to let the tea steep until the water is room temperature. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, welcome back. So the tea has had a chance to get to room temperature. It's probably about 2 hours or so, and it's room temperature. So the recipe says to pull the tea bags out, and then you're going to pour into your sterilized container. The recipe said, and from what I've read, sterilization is key because you're going to get some fermentation in there, but you don't want any bacteria growing, or the wrong kind of bacteria, I should say. So you pour the tea, the sweet tea in, and then it says to pour in your kombucha. And it says that it's important that it's raw, and you want like the original flavor. You don't want any flavorings in the kombucha. So let's get this open here. And we're going to pour this in. And it said that if there's a little sludge at the bottom of the kombucha that you purchase, you want to make sure that that gets into your container here. And there definitely is a little sludge there, so that's a good thing. And now it says to take a cloth and put it over the top, and then I'm going to hold the cloth on with a rubber band, and then it says to store the jar for 2 to 4 weeks depending on the warmth of your house. I guess the optimal temperature is about 60 to 70 degrees. It's about 68 in here, so it should be pretty good. You're going to put this out of the way, out of direct sunlight, and somewhere where it's not going to get jostled for 2 to 4 weeks. So I just cleared this spot up in this cupboard up top here, out of the way. It's going to be nice and dark. So I'm going to put it up here. And that's it. I'm going to check it back in 2 to 4 weeks. I'm going to keep an eye on it. From what I read in the recipe, there should be some bubbling, and the mother, which is what I'm going to use to actually make the kombucha, will grow over the next 2 to 4 weeks. So once I have the mother, then I'll actually make the kombucha. What I'm making now is just the mother for the kombucha going forward. I think that's it. Thanks for watching.